J.R. Santana getting locked in, leading his squad at OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. One out, runner at second. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. De La Cruz would reach 400 career homers with one more long ball.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Runner on at first with one gone. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. Robles in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Man at first, Ryan Lantigua digs in now.
Lantigua.
On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one. And that's all they'll get.
Now batting, right fielder, Booker Bell.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Robles back to work. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz throws to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Marcus Beard. Now batting,
Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Right. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Mets 5. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. He's already homered in this game. On the ground. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Now here is J.R. Santana. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one ripped into right and a base hit. The throw into second.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Marcus Beard. Two outs. They're down to their final strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss 3.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. Robles with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, J.R. Santana. Little chopper rolls foul. The Mets would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Quickly to second for one. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
One out, bases empty.
First baseman, Santana.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one misses, and that is ball one. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a ball. And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now batting, the first baseman, Santana.
Two-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this.
They get the force. And that is the third out of the inning. Mets strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1. First and second, 1 out. Santana will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Popped in the air, left field. Right. Pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Back to the top of the order, Richie Stallings getting ready to hit.
Stallings.
Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Santana had a poor showing, needed to do more.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
J.R. Santana is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Aliendo collects, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One error in the inning, but nothing more. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. One out, bases empty.
First baseman, go.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Over to first, got the out.
Now batting, catcher, Marcus Beard.
2 outs, bases full. Santana, the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here's the catcher, Pablo Aliendo. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back.
Ball.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Richie Stallings now at the plate.
Hitter, Richie Stallings.
And that's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now the first baseman, J.R. Santana. He's one of the best players in the game.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And that one fouled off. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Fought off foul.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boone. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through to center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and he dives in with the winning run, and the Mets walk it off and win it 3-2.
So you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Second. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2.
J.R. Santana getting ready. A little extra motivation as he's facing his former team today. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, J.R. Santana. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. On the ground left side, 6. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That was a great chance to turn 2 with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and that feed's not on point. Very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Lopez back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The Mets could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Now a chance for J.R. Santana. Just missed.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
One ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 out, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now, J.R. Santana. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 7-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Off the mark there. And the count now 2-0. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the grab, and that is that. Mets go down quickly. They're still up 7-5. So 2 down, Kevin McGonigal, the next Cub to hit.
McGonigal.
1 strike away. Base hit, left center field. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game. Santana had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
J.R. Santana, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. 1 down, and stepping in for New York, J.R. Santana. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Heading to the alley. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Young will hit next. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Hard hit, right side. Huntley takes it himself, inning over, and it could have been worse. A run, a hit, and a man left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Cubs nothing. Two outs, base is empty.
The first baseman, Santana.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
There goes the runner. Now he breaks his bat. And that ends the inning. Mets strand one. They're down 2-1. First and second, one out. And now the right fielder.
Nick Morabito.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to second, might be 2. Tags the runner for 1. Over to first. Nice pick to complete the double play, and that limits the damage. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets 1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Strawberry back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The Mets looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
To the right side. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Still manages a throw. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. So 1 out, nobody on. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And next for the Mets, Richie Stallings.
The designated hitter, Richie Stallings.
Tupman back to work. And that is the ball game. Santana did well enough for them despite the loss. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
J.R. Santana is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ho getting ready to hit.
Finish him. Strike him out.
Sit him down.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Out to center. Bush squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. J.R. Santana digs in now. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Let's go, Santana.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. McGonigal fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Down in order go the Mets. We played an inning, no score. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Chris White.
Sit him down.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through.
Relax, 3.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Santana.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
It's 0-1. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. And now Justin Henry Malloy.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. Pulls it into the warning track. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Santana.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The turn by McGonigal at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the catcher up to hit, Marcus Beard. Throw to first, Santana back in on a dive. The pitch. Runner on the move. No pitch is low. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Runner on at first with one gone. So up next for New York, J.R. Santana. He's one of the best players in the game. That one fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone straight into the visitor's bullpen. That one felt good. It's 7-6. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
They're down to their final strike.
To tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Nishi is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Santana did well despite the loss. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
I really like how he looked in this one, Boog. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. They didn't win, but he can be proud of this game.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. One down. And next for the Mets, J.R. Santana. Santana, in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Not
Ball
close
one, no
with that
strike.
one. Ball one. Santana launched a homer in his most recent game. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And a
Bad
slider
ball,
misses
too.
down and away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, Marcus.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young.
Young.
Hernandez, the runner at third. Clark at second with two gone. Bouncer to Young. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Two outs, base is empty.
The first baseman, Santana.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Outside corner, got him looking. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1-1. Two down, go ahead run at scoring position.
Santana.
Intentional walk here with two out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
And now the first baseman, Corey White. To third, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
One down. Now, J.R. Santana.
Santana.
That's
Ball
too
one.
low. Ball one.
1-0.
Rip towards third. Zips it across. Now two out.
Now batting,
First and second. Two outs. Ismael Mena, the next up for the Padres.
Mena.
Wong is just one strike away. And that'll do it. Santana didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
J.R. Santana getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. So up next for New York, J.R. Santana. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Looked like it was a little bit up. Santana getting to start at first, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former National League MVP. And another ball. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Runner on at first with one gone. David Chang now at the plate. On the ground left side, 6, 4, out. 3 as he digs it out, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. No score. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Santana.
Hernandez back to work. And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is in the dirt.
One ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit on the ground to short. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Marcus Beard. Hernandez with a move to first. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Big swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit.
Tries to get back and save. Santana leads off second with nobody out. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one to first, White. He'll do it himself. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Leo DeVries digs in now. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. And the runner holds. A little out front there as he swings through it. One away with a runner at third. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Now a chance for Steve Manzanillo. And that is cut on and missed. Now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. And he's out at third. Couldn't get back to the base. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. Hernandez back to work.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss. 0-1. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hammered on the line, base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. He's in there.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Santana getting ready to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB. If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
Counts 1-0.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Young. The throw to second is offline.
The
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Arjun Nimala. And a pitch. On the ground, left side, 6-4.
He's out.
3, and that's the ball game. Santana played pretty well in this win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
J.R. Santana, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So digging in, J.R. Santana. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out swinging, and the runner stays where he is.
The catcher, Marcus Fear.
Next for the Padres, Jason Larkin.
Jason Larkin.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Brings it in. 2 down. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Santana.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Tying run at scoring position here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Josh Porter, the next up for the Padres. Nimmola on at first, nobody out. On the ground, could be two. The turn by DeVries at second, and that's two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Meyer back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these Mets
0-1
just
count.
lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Slides, but it gets by him.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Noble Meyer is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
They
the
go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Guillermo Zuniga.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Go-ahead run on base. Beard, the next to hit. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth.
2 balls.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Bullpen action for the Padres. Dalton Schultz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. James getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's the right fielder, Stephen Young. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Throws safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Porter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position And stepping in for New York, Leo DeVries. That's off the mark. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Blake Mitchell.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
To short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. To first, nice pick, double play, and that's the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
So up next, J.R. Santana. He's one of the best players in the game. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Got him swinging, and there's 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So now here's the Mets DH, Richie Stallings. The Mets down to their final strike, and he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Santana could have done a bit more to help them out.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boo.